Smoke, 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 smoke. Are you smoking yet?
You gotta love OBS. You gotta love it. OBS really does suck nowadays. Like right now, I rebooted everything, and apparently OBS is like looking at me going, "Oh, hey, you want to stream today? No, no stream.
Smoke.
Just smoke. It's up in smoke now." It's like God doesn't want me to have fun today. Yeah, God does not want me to have fun. Whatever is out there does not want me to have fucking fun. Isn't that great? And I'm just sitting here waiting. Like, I have nothing going. Right now, I have nothing going right now. Isn't that just a happy Sunday? Oh.
What?
It didn't say that. Yeah, we're back, but for how long, though? No, because my OBS goes from, you have full bars, now it's down to red again. Now it's saying I'm dropping more frames. And now I have no data.
What?
I'm just waiting patiently. We're live, and I think we're alive. I think. Just gotta have to see. Yeah, it's dropping inputs, and I'm coping.
Cope.
I have to cope about it a little bit. The first stream I tried doing, OBS said, no, you can't schedule streams, even though you did in the past successfully. I'm pulling a Phil right now. It's like, I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
Ah.
Yeah, I love how now everybody's saying we can't hear anybody. I'm so close to punching my mic. I'm going crazy. I'm just like sitting here looking at it. Now I have to look at it like a hawk right now. Just because.
Ah.
Did you create a leaderboard? It's in a troll group. I think it is in a troll group. Who cares? While I'm waiting for this, while I wait for his stream to show up, King Sly is about to raid. Oh joy! I love how if he's about to raid, it's like, hey, how are you gonna raid when the stream's crashing?
Ah.
I think we're now good. And from what I know is that in the state that I'm living at, we're gonna have a cold front. If it's because of this, I hate it.
Ah.
Fuck the cold front. I hate it. Love the cold. Hate it when this shit happens. But yeah, oh, he is raiding. Oh no. He's raiding now. I see.
You fucking gay bitch.
That's a great way to start that off. But good morning. Oh, hold on, I have that.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like
bang,
that, shit like
bang.
that, shit like that.
I have that shit too. Alright, so what I'm doing now, I have to keep an eye on my OBS like a hawk now, due to the fact that it's getting me some issues. But anyways, morning, evening, afternoon, happy birthday, happy anniversary. What could have been a good start turned into a start where it's like, hey, I'm a little bit late. I had to get something to get the vibes going. State of denial. Oh yeah, denial. I love it.
Suck.
It just sucks. Hello, Slice Chat. Hi, everybody. Where it's a Ganga only stream. I heard he was going over Scott Cheetos, that weirdo. Yeah, Scott Cheetos is so fun. So fucking fun. Yeah, now people's gonna go. What background is this? This is from Raw Phil. Raw Phil has this. I'm keeping this up until Phil starts to come on. Now I wait. Now I wait patiently. Not only for something to happen, but I'm waiting for Phil to show up too. So you know what? Let's just get started with this though. Oh, that's great. It gives me a Dom, but no DeMarco. Regardless, we're gonna get started with this. So apparently Phil went on a rant about detractors again. I did see this, and it was just cope coming from Phil. Absolute cope.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Code drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip.
Okay, so continuing on here. So by the way, I think I've covered everything I want to talk about on the show. FYI, you know, the hot topic today is
FYI.
obviously year-end series start tonight.
Yep, the urine series.
New wrestling commentary show on Tuesday morning. And marathon coming up later in the week when we hit 50 goals. And
Yeah, he's just talking about how he wants to do the urine series and special things coming up this week. And also, members.
we're already on pace to hit a goal on this stream. So
Yeah, on pace. Just because someone came into his chat and decided to give him memberships.
let's keep that going,
I forgot who it was. Was it Perry the White? I forgot.
okay?
Oh, it probably was him.
Jinx says,
Fucking retard.
I hate it when I go to look at your channel to catch up on stuff that you're playing, but then it pops up, you know, all detractor nonsense instead. But to keep people obsessed with you for this long, you must be doing something right. Yeah, like
Hold on. What?
when I go to look at your channel to catch up on stuff that you're playing, but then it pops up, you know, all detractor nonsense instead. But to keep people obsessed with you for this long, you must be doing something right. Yeah, like
Really? What exactly are you doing something right that detractors have to call your ass out for, Phil? I'm pretty damn sure if there's mostly detractor content over your content, it looks like you did something wrong there, and people are calling you out for it.
here's the truth. I don't care anymore about what they do.
I love exactly how he's like, I don't care about them. I don't care about what detractors are doing. Even though, if you search on my name, you see mostly detractors.
All they don't affect me in any way.
Then why are you getting butthurt about it?
They really don't. Like, I don't bring them up. I don't pay attention to what they're talking about.
Then why are you getting butthurt about it, Phil? I'm going to repeat that question.
I don't entertain nonsense when people try to bring their
I don't entertain nonsense, but let me talk to you about detractors and how stupid they are.
shit up on my streams. I'm like, I don't care.
I don't care. Yet look at that stupid face that he just made. Yeah, look at that face. This is the face of someone that goes, I don't care, but it hurts my feelings when detractors are actually getting more attention than me. It's like a bitter ex. I don't care. Proceeds to rant for 20 minutes.
I'm so far above it at this point.
So far above it, but yet you want to talk about it, Phil. Phil, if you are so far above it, you just shut the fuck up about it, or don't even bring it up at all. It's that simple, Broseph.
I've got more than enough stuff to do. I've got so much content to put out there, different games.
Oh, dude, do tell. Do tell of what stuff you have to do that you're busy all the time.
People want, different shows people want me involved in.
Are you sure that people want you to do this shit, Phil? Are you pretty sure that people want you to do this? Because I'm pretty sure no one really cares.
Yeah, I mean, no lie. Just this week I was asked to be on 2 completely different shows.
Oh, you were asked to be on 2 completely different shows, huh? Was one of them the wrestling show with you and Ashton? Because I'm pretty damn sure is that what's going to happen with that stupid show is that Ashton's going to talk about all the work, you're going to comment on it, and Ashton's going to be like, whatever, and keeps talking.
My wrestling commentary show and not
My wrestling commentary show. I thought it was your show with Ashton. So, y'all's show, not just your show.
not even Kino Casino. I was asked to be on 2 other shows.
Okay, can you name these shows, please? What shows were you a part of? Because this is just brand fucking new to people.
And I'm like, maybe, you know, I'm thinking about it. So,
Yeah, when he says maybe I'm thinking about it, means that he was never offered any show positions. And if he was, he's not going to respond to it in time.
you know, I'm being pulled in a million directions.
Uh-huh. By who exactly? Yourself?
I'm cool. Why do I give a crap about a group of people who are trying to full-time detract me?
Most people that are doing detraction against you, Phil, they have full-time jobs outside of this, Phil. They don't view this as an all-time thing. They're not doing it full-time. This isn't a job that we can go to, punch our time card in, and go right into detracting Phil. Oh, hey, let's just sit right in our seats, in our cubicles, to detract you, Phil. Uh-huh. So you're gonna think that we're doing this as a job.
You know?
Like, this is like tech support, but this is detract support.
And then these people are, oh, did you know this guy's restreaming you? Yeah, I don't care.
Fucking gay bitch.
Here's the thing about that though, Phil. You can't say that you don't care about it. Well, a few streams ago, you were going on a tirade about how they were breaking the law.
Don't do whatever they want. They're
You can't say that, Phil. You just fucking can't. You fucking Nimrod.
losers.
Yeah, this is Cope. Oh, he wants to call us losers. The guy that sits there begging 24/7. Even on his day off, he's begging.
They can have their own toxic communities.
Oh yeah, our toxic communities where people can actually, I don't know, talk amongst each other, can actually share common interests with one another. You know, an actual fucking community. Not everybody in the community are gonna see eye to eye with each other. Like, there are times where if I'm talking with Sly and there's something that he says I don't agree with, or something that I say that he doesn't agree with, or something that we both agree with. Sly doesn't like Sea of Stars. I like Sea of Stars. Okay, move on. People have different interests outside of this shit, Phil.
Completely based on
Yeah, based.
madness.
This is coming from you, Phil. Everything that comes out of your mouth is just pure madness.
Unhinged cult-like thought.
Coming from the guy that does nothing but unhinged rants and tirades that go nowhere. Like, immediately goes from one point, diverges from that point, onto another path, goes to another path, and it just goes around and around and around into a circle. That's how much of a point Phil tries to make.
Anyone who has a brain goes over there, watches them for 10 seconds, is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I got some of those people in the chat. You know what happens? People in my chat clown them. And you know what? I don't give a fuck. They can do whatever they fucking want.
Like, what is wrong with these people? And then they move on. It's only these.
Yeah, they move on, huh? But yet some of them linger around other chats. I'm pretty damn sure there are some of them lingering around in Raw Phil's chat. I'm pretty damn sure of that.
Weird, very, very gullible, susceptible, weak-minded people who would even watch that kind of content.
Phil. That sounds a lot like your people. That sounds a lot like your quote-unquote community. That sounds like your dents. You know, the people that'll toss money at you because you demanded it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we only razz people, dude. We razz.
who would sit around watching someone who is obsessed with me?
Phil, there are times where I don't even stream constantly. And then whenever I do stream, it's like, what, once every 3 or 4 days? But if something does pop up, yeah, I have no problem coming on stream. Am I obsessed with you? Oh, fuck no. I'm pretty damn sure a lot of detractors that either make content or stream or lurk in people's streams have shit outside of things. They have jobs, they have families, they have friends, they have obligations to keep a hold on their own personal life. What do you have, Phil? What do you really have outside of this? What, appointments that you go to, in quotes, which involves going to the grocery store, going to the liquor store, going to the pet supply shop? Is that really what you think is best outside of what you're doing? Because you think that that's an adult life. That's what you think is stressful. Bitch, you don't know stress.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil.
all the time in a negative way.
But then again, though, Phil, what are you doing? You're proclaiming that you're speaking things in a positive way, but it comes across as very negative and toxic. I mean, am I wrong? Yeah, and you do that retarded little gay, pose. Serge would like to have a word with you.
Kill yourself.
Well, who am I to even warrant having little flaws?
Every single time that you hurt somebody, every single time that people are trying to help you out, you immediately give them the motherfucking ban hammer. And oh, god damn it. OBS is hating me today.
Why are you doing this to me?
OBS loves to hate on me today. I look over and I say, no data.
Ah!
Yeah, bad buffering. It's OBS.
Ah!
Let's wait. Come on, let's wait. Don't worry, I'll wait, OBS. I'll wait. Who made you, OBS? Who made OBS? I'm gonna look this up. Who the fuck made OBS? Who made OBS? Oh, don't worry. We'll wait for the creation of Hugh Jim Bailey. We'll wait.
Ah!
We'll wait. We'll fucking wait. Alright, Hugh, we're waiting. We recommend you to have a stream bitrate of that much? Fine. Fine, Jim, you got me. You know, I thought I fixed it to that much. Apply. Let's go. Alright, let's try this one more time. You're gonna find the OBS plywood wiki. Disaster. All good connection. I have a good connection.
Ah!
Very good. Very good. Stream's dead. Stream's dead, Jim. And also, yes, this is, yeah, I was gonna say, Hopper, thanks for the 2 Canadian, but this community being so toxic with, oh, I don't know.
Front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick, front-facing baby chick.
When I say bum,
That's all I'm seeing right now, just this. Oh, boy. I love OBS sometimes. I love tech issues. I love how I have a good train of thought going and OBS decides to tell me, no, can't have that. We can't have that. We can't have this in our family-friendly streams. He calls us a cult for yeah, he calls us a cult, but can't look us in there for a second. No, he cannot, Senji. No, he cannot. Also, let's add. Thanks for the 1999 of what is up to charge big ups. Yep, big ups right back. I'm trying to get the stream to work as best I can. I'm really trying, dudes. I'm trying ever so hard, I swear.
I'm about to bust.
But it's not good enough.
I'm just a regular dude.
Yeah, you're just a regular dude. You're a regular chill dude.
Streaming and making content for you. That's
Yeah, streaming and making content that you want people to give you money for.
it. What impact do I really have?
What impact do you really have? Back in the day when you used to be a prominent YouTuber under Machinma's wing, you used to make content, Phil. But all of the damn sudden now, you're an asshole.
You know? So why?
And I love how he's coping over this fact that he's like, I'm just a chill dude. What do I have against everybody else? What do people have against me? I don't know.
would they obsess over me? Except
Okay, what are the things that have obsessed over you? Okay, what is it?
they found a group of very weak-minded, very hyper-focused individuals
You hear that, everybody? You're weak-minded and hyper-focused. According to Phil. According to Phil.
who can't help themselves than just have a mania. Because that's really what it is. It's
What are you doing right now, Phil? What you are doing right now is mania. Because you keep obsessing over us. And you love to say that we're hyper-focusing over you, but yet for some reason, you're hyper-focusing over what detractors are saying about you. And you're sitting there going, and I quote, I don't care what the detractors are doing, but here's what they're doing.
Actually, insanity. It's
weak-minded, coming from an alcoholic mobile game addict. Oh, absolutely.
Than just have a mania, because that's really what it is. It's actually.
And what, Phil? You have a mania back there. You called it Philomania. Oh wait, you stole that from somebody else. Proclaimed that you, I don't know, made it up yourself, and yet you took the logo, flipped the P to make it a little bit bigger, and then you branded it as your own. To the point where the guy who actually made Philomania had to go on his own site and said the original Philomania.
Insanity. It's a mania. Normal people.
Phil, do you even know what insanity truly is? You coming on stream, begging people for money every single day, and every single time you don't hit your goal, you complain that you don't get money every day. That's insanity.
Would never feel like, act like that. Or
YouTube is breaking the streaming. Oh, absolutely YouTube is. YouTube is definitely breaking up the stream. So is OBS. Thanks, Jim.
Feel like that. They have lives, they have jobs, they have
back
friends,
up.
they have things going on for them.
Hold on. Back up.
It's actually insanity. It's a mania. Normal people would never feel like, act like that or feel
Normal people won't act like that and feel like that. Some people do feel like that, Phil. Some of them do.
like that. They have lives, they have jobs.
They have lives, they have jobs. Detractors do. They have both of those. Who's Jim? The guy who created OBS.
They have friends,
They do have friends too. Some of them have internet friends. Some people have personal friends. What do you have?
things going on for them.
Yeah, going on for them. They have things going on for them. Most people do. I mean, for God's sakes, Pop had a kid recently. He has a family. So I'm pretty damn sure that he has something going for him, am I right?
That are just way more important than hyperfixating on one dude on the internet who puts out gameplay content and podcasts.
Phil, you're talking like they're retarded. And this is another thing, too, that you don't seem to get, is that you are generalizing.
Good evening and welcome to
Oh, shit, he's here.
a special stream. How's everyone tonight? Hello? Hello?
You know what? Fuck off, you retard. We're going back to this. I'm giving myself some skip juice.
You know what I mean?
I'm giving myself some skip juice. I don't give a fuck.
So, I don't care.
You don't care, but yet you're calling people in the detractor community retards, and you're generalizing what they are. You think that they're just basement-dwelling losers that have nothing going on for their lives, that they're just a little hollow shell of what they should be in a society, and yet you don't know what it's like to live in a society. And oh, goddamn you, fucking Jim, I swear to God.
About anything they do, I completely ignore them.
I completely ignored them. But let me tell you, my detractors are retarded.
The real, let's be honest, who's really at fault here? YouTube.
How is YouTube at fault for all this, Phil?
Because YouTube's algorithms are so weak and put together so poorly. The coders are so fucking book smart instead of street smart.
And again, he's using this as a way to say that if you're a nerd, this is the insult. Phil, this isn't an insult like you think it is. This just makes you sound pretentious.
They don't understand that
Oh yeah, hello everybody that joined in.
having the way their search engine works literally
YouTube is the biggest detractor? Oh, absolutely. So is OBS.
only promotes toxicity.
Uh-huh. So if that's the case, Phil, why are you still on YouTube then? If you're saying that YouTube is just constantly promoting toxicity, why are you still on here then?
You will always have a piece of toxic, negative content promoted on YouTube over
Yeah, yours.
for a positive one.
Then again, though, Phil, you really don't know this for sure. It depends on the content. It depends on the content creator themselves. It really varies on whoever you ask with this, though, Phil. Because if you're looking at mostly content creation that you're looking for positive, chances are you're going to find some positive shit. Or you're going to find things that are neutral. Some negative, some positive. How's that negative?
Always. And that's sad. They shouldn't have a website dedicated to toxicity and people monetizing toxicity.
Hey, Phil, isn't that what you're doing? Every single time that you beg people for fucking money, every single time that you call out somebody in your chat that disagrees with you being a toxic little cunt, oh my god, that's toxicity. But that's okay because I'm a prominent YouTuber. I used to be one, but not my detractors, though.
They should have
They're negative people.
a website that promotes the good of humanity.
Okay, can you list examples of what's a betterment of humanity? What's good for humanity? Can you list these examples, please?
It tries to put forward productive and positive content,
Not yours.
pushes it to the forefront,
Again, not yours.
and then allows you to monetize it.
Again, you can monetize any kind of content out there, Phil. like, misery is also a business, Phil, which you fail to understand. Every single time that there's a tabloid out there, that's a business. That works. That prints money for them. YouTube doing, like, oh, I don't know, lolcow live. That's another one, too. Phil, you even had a goddamn website, which, thank you for bringing that up, Greedy Piggy. You had a website called thekingofhate.com, which was a forum page for you.
Instead of, hey,
Yeah, they're ambulance changers. Yeah, even those people have money, and they make money doing what they're doing.
here's 20 pieces of harmful, shameful, toxic content that hurts humanity, and let's monetize and make bank on it.
So what? If they're going to make money on it, let them do it. It is not your concern.
Shame on them. They're a bunch of fucking immoral losers.
Oh, immoral losers. Is he talking about people who are detractors, or is he talking about people at YouTube that are immoral losers? Like, he loves to say that he's immoral. He loves to say this shit. Problem is that you have no idea what morality is.
Who run this fucking site. Really. The people who are in charge are immoral losers.
Okay, why are they immoral losers, Phil? Phil, do you not understand that YouTube, there's constant videos being uploaded by the thousands? Not even by the thousands, by the millions. They're not going to keep track of what's going to come through and what's going to be flagged as a negative thing. They can't do that, Phil. What you are asking for is impossible.
Only care about a buck rather than actually helping humanity.
That's you, Phil. That's you. You only care about making a dollar rather than helping somebody out. Phil, did you just have a rant a few streams ago saying that if it wasn't for the detractors, you would be here saving humanity or providing a betterment to humanity? I feel like this is a rerun, but just worded differently.
Because if they did want to help humanity, they'd actually push forward the good content.
Well, then again, though, Phil, it really bases around the algorithm. You know, that one little thing that actually gets people's videos, like, more noticed? Huh, so if a detractor has a video that actually does a lot better than your content, yeah, they're going to push the one that's actually going to get in the more, like, the most attention, Phil. That's what they're going to do. Yeah, in 2024, it was averaged that 3.7 million videos were uploaded daily. Thank you. Thank you, team. And yeah, Phil, what you are doing right now, which Senji's calling this out, he's calling his bosses losers. He's calling the people that write his paychecks and give him the AdSense money losers. Keep this in mind.
And they would take all these toxic scumbags and literally kick them off the site.
You know, Phil, if that was the case, you would be the first one to be toxic. You've been a toxic motherfucker for, I don't know, 17 years?
But they don't care. They only care about the almighty dollar because they're greedy. And let's be honest,
Just in case if there's a little blip. Just in case. Just in case.
push forward the good content. And they would take all these toxic scumbags and literally kick them off the site. But they don't care. They only care about the almighty dollar.
Phil, that's what you care about. Every single time that you do a stream, doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if you're doing a shitty little podcast. Doesn't matter if you're doing a politics show. Doesn't matter if you're reacting to your own content. You only care about the almighty dollar. You only care about that.
Because they're greedy. And let's be honest, they're lazy.
Phil, the lazy content creator, is calling other people that actually work more and actually work more productively lazy.
They don't want to work. They don't want to actually put in the effort to find good content and promote it.
Again, Phil, what you're asking for is of the impossible. Because every single time they would have to look through a video that's being uploaded by tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands, they have to skim through, watch all the pieces of the content to figure out what's appropriate, what's positive, and what's not. And let's be honest here, this is just not that really a good thing, Phil. This is not something that can be done. It's what you see in a utopia or a dystopia.
They just want the algorithm to do everything for them. So,
hey, Phil, you shouldn't be talking about the algorithm. Weren't you saying that because of Fallout 4's first part where you clickbaited the title that you were back in the algorithm? I'm not mistaken.
it's you.
Yeah, also, who determines what's positive? Who watches the watchers? That's another good point with that Dapper. What is considered to be positive is very subjective. It really is. He has no idea what subjectivity really is.
YouTube's fault that all that negative stuff is pushed forward. But I don't care.
I would love for people at YouTube, the higher-ups at YouTube, see this shit. Every single time that Phil has badmouthed YouTube, I would love for them to see this. Because you know what would happen, right? They would have to investigate him a little bit more and be like, hey, why are you saying this about us? Yeah, OBS is crashing badly. I don't know why. I updated OBS too.
Work within the system.
It could be that my internet's going a little bit wonky due to the fact it is getting a little bit colder here. So if the stream goes down, you know why?
I'm still able to make a living and make, do what I love.
I'm still able to make a living doing what I love. Which is that, Phil? Gaming or begging? Because you seem to love to beg more than you like to game.
And I'm going to keep pushing forward positively. I don't pay attention to their shit. But you're right. It's a shame
I don't care about their shit, but they're toxic people.
that searching for dark side
I did. That's another thing, Seiji. I did restart my device. I did.
Phil or DSP Gaming, you're going to get 400 stupid bullshit videos. And that's what I mean. They are bullshit at this point. There was one point where every
It's all bullshit, huh? What's exactly bullshit in their videos, Phil?
video would be like WWE champions and shit like that.
Yeah, because that's what you would spend money on, Phil. It was WWE Champions. And that name, that little game alone, is tied to your history. Because every single time that you would say you needed money for bills, you needed money to pay your mortgage, you needed money or else, oh, I don't know, the IRS was going to come and put you in jail. I mean, for God's sakes, Phil, for fucking actors brought the receipts to call your ass out. Yeah, there's lots of loading here. It's OBS's fault.
That boat is sailed.
No, it's still going rampant.
No one cares about
And then again, he had a segment where he's talking about how he spent time with his wife, how they spent time together on the couch watching Shark Tank. Even though he had one part where he's like talking about WWE Champions, saying that he plays it when he's watching, like spending time with his wife, when he's actually like watching TV or just doing random things around the house. So is he really spending time?
that anymore. So now it's the most dumb, nitpicky, or really like schoolyard bullying kind of shit.
How's this schoolyard bullying, Phil? Goddamn, 42-year-old man crying about being bullied.
You're insulting my looks, my
You're ugly as shit, Phil.
hairline.
Your hairline is fucking atrocious. Like, for God's sake, you've lost more hair here, and you still have some hair here.
Oh, the microphone didn't work today. Dumb shit.
Because you complained about it not working, Phil, and they're calling it out.
Who cares?
My OBS isn't working. Guess what? People are going to call me out on it. Guess what? I can't stop it.
How is this front page news for anyone?
This isn't really front page news for anybody, Phil. It's the fact that you get a rise out of it.
I'm a nobody.
I'm a nobody. But I used to be a prominent YouTuber, and we're going to watch something on DSP Throwback.
Making content, having a good time.
Not really. The only time you're ever having a good time is when you make money. By making money, I mean, oh, I don't know, people throw money at you.
Making a living doing it. Not hurting anyone. I'm not bothering anyone.
Not hurting anybody, not bothering anybody. Every single time that you talk, Phil, it's toxic. Every single time that someone tries to help you out, you call them morons for it. Every single time that someone's saying, hey, it sounds the same. Like Lucky Gremlin, for example. You tell them that they're idiots and they're being negative. They need to shut up.
So why are you on my case?
Why we're on your case? Because of all the shit that you've done for the past 17 years, Phil. It still needs to be called out.
Because you found a way to monetize it.
So what? There are detractors out there that don't monetize it. Piece of Peace doesn't monetize his streams, nor does he monetize his content. You know the only thing that he has, anything that he quote-unquote monetizes? It's a charity stream, going to Jasper's Angels. That's the only thing that he's making money for. And that's another good point, Ira. He defended Derek for years. That creepy motherfucker that people would go straight to Phil, but like, hey, Derek is creeping me out. I don't like it. He makes me uncomfortable. Oh, just ignore him.
Because that's the bottom line. If one of these people didn't monetize it, they wouldn't do it.
There are people out there that don't monetize it, and yet they still make content. They still do what they love. Even if it's detracting you, they still like doing what they're doing.
You know?
Yeah, it's also fair use.
Fucking idiots like duty streams.
Oh, here we go. Duty. Let's go. Well, let's go. He wants everyone to forget about all the bad he's done and be mad because detractors like you call him out for it. And everybody will call him out for it.
So,
He makes more money selling titty milk on the side. Oh, that's true.
not about the money.
Oh, that's another point about that too, LKH. When they were telling him to get rid of Derek, I'm sad for two reasons. No. You shouldn't say that you're sad about it. Just get fucking rid of him.
He loses his monetization. He's so salty about it. And then it's like a big celebration when he gets it back. Well, that's because you're about the money.
Because you cried and bitched about it.
You get it, right? Like you
And duty's just living in your head rent free. Like, Jesus Christ, dude.
were always about the money. Everyone knows it.
Not really. Most people that have it monetized, they don't care about the money. They don't give a fuck if they make a super chat. They don't care if they make some AdSense on their video. They don't give a fuck if they get memberships or not. It's the fact that they can do what they love and make something out of it. It's a side hustle. Phil, do you know what a side hustle is? You wouldn't know what a side hustle is because you proclaim that you're doing this as a full-time job. But then again, you do have a side hustle. It's called your merchandise store. That you proclaim is for the business, and you're gonna do the like a faggot.
We're not stupid.
Clearly you are.
You're a greedy scumbag. That's why
Pot is calling the kettle black. Oh, wait.
you make content about me. It's not because you think there's meaning behind it or it truly is entertaining an audience or
Phil, that's the thing with it, though. When people are doing detractor content, they gain an audience out of it, though, because people like the personality behind the content. They like the personality behind the streams. It doesn't matter who you ask about it, Phil. People have told you that, hey, when people go to your streams or go to anybody's streams, they're there for the performer. They're there for the streamer, not the topic at hand. It does not fucking matter what it is. They could be playing a piece of shit game that nobody loves, and they could still make an audience doing what they love. Because they're making entertainment. They're making entertaining comments about it. They're interacting with their chat. They're doing a lot more than you. Yeah, look at Lechero. The guy that started up late last year made Adult Swim-like content and is doing a lot better. My God. My God, dude. Yeah, and this is also coming from the guy that calls Argentinian memberships fake.
that, oh, you're proving a point about me, or
Which most people are proving a point about you, and they actually can bring up the receipts about it. Look at Broside going over the whole thing about how, oh, the cops don't investigate identity fraud because they're working on harassment cases. Like, what was it, child trafficking?
you know, you don't care. You're just doing it because you can monetize it on YouTube.
Again, so what?
That was always your end game. That's all of them. That's all they're trying to do is end game. They're just trying to make a buck by stealing and ripping me off. So
Hey, and what exactly are you doing, Phil? You're making a buck doing shitty content by playing a video game that's hot and new, by begging people for money every fucking day, and not even telling them what it's going to be used for. And then all of a sudden, late last year, you decide to say, I'm going to invest back into the business. And then you bragged. You fucking bragged about how, oh, I'm going to start a savings account. It's like, do you want a fucking cookie, Phil? Because every adult known to man has a savings account. What do you want from everybody?
I don't care. Like,
The fact that Ralph has no personality behind his content is just spill stuff and more loose chat rolls, but gets more views than Phil himself says a lot.
I said, maybe one day I'll hit the lotto.
Yeah, fat chance.
All of a sudden, I'm going to have a lot of free time. I can tell you right now, the first people who are going to get sued into oblivion because everything they're doing is illegal. Every single fucking thing they're doing is illegal.
Yeah, that's another fair point about this, Sinji. They only care about the money. But don't look at the bottom of my screen. Oh, don't, I'm an alcoholic. Don't hurt me.
They would be sued into oblivion, but I just don't have the means or the time to do it. I'm too busy being, you know, a positive dude making good content for you guys.
No, you're not being a positive dude. And also, if you're trying to sue detractors because they made videos about you, what grounds could you really sue anybody for? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Saying, like, if I won the lotto, I'm going to sue all my detractors. On what grounds? You have to have plausible cause for the reason why you're trying to sue them. Take that to a lawyer. They'll probably laugh at you and call you a moron.
Every day. I don't waste time on that.
And that's another fair point, too. He's like, yeah, go buy a lottery ticket then, Phil. Oh, wait, you can't do that because you're busy with appointments.
You know, but they better just be very happy and very, very appreciative of what they've got, because one day it might just be completely taken away from them.
So what, Phil? If I got my monetization taken away, I don't give a fuck. I'll still keep doing what I'm doing. Who cares? Who really gives a shit, Phil? Because the only person that's really caring about money is you. Because you love to pocket watch every single person that either A, is more successful than you when it comes to making content, or B, someone that's actually detracting from you that actually does something that they like to do and getting paid on the side for it. Pocket watcher. I'm not pocket watching you, am I?
Because I have the right to do that if ever I so choose.
You really don't have to, Phil. You really don't have the right to sue anybody, Phil, because you don't have cause.
I just don't feel like doing it right now.
Yeah, Phil has a retirement plan. It's called his parents dying. Oh, absolutely. The new camera makes his moves so cute. Oh, yeah. Dude, sad. Oh, there he goes, sipping from his cup, acting so smug. And there we go. No carbonation in that fucking seltzer.
All right, folks. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. We
How
have
many lawsuits has he threatened with people with now? Quite too many.
a little bit of extra time on the show. What would you like to chat about before we boot up Dark Souls? And by the way, guys, please let's get some fun stuff going, shall we? Let's get some exciting stuff going.
There he goes, sort of like pushing his hair back. Phil, stop doing that with your goddamn hair. You're not fucking Fabio. You're not Jason Momoa. Stop it.
Let's get some support going.
I love how Phil's saying, oh, the detractors only care about money. Oh, if money's taken away from them, they'll cry about it. But by the way, everybody, give me money, please. I implore you, please support my streams.
We've got to have money.
Every avenue. Right now, we got some good tips coming in.
It's like Phil can't say that shit and then do that shit on the side. He really can't do that. What a troob.
We had some gifted.
He can't sue for copyright though, because if you have a YouTube channel, it doesn't mean it's copyrighted. He is in fact let his actual trademark expire.
Subs over on Kick. Who's
Oh,
going to be the
darn.
first person to super chat today or to give some memberships or whatever, right? Who's
Give me money, even though I just said the tractors do this for money. By the way, give me money.
going to do it?
Does he recently dye his hair?
Let's get it rolling.
It looked like he did.
Like I said, let's hit the goal. So that way
Let's hit the goal.
we can count it towards our
It's not about money, it's about positivity.
goals hit count and get that marathon going as soon as possible this week, right?
Cool. Fucking dead-headed motherfucker. Yeah, you get the idea with that. He just wants to complain about detractors making more positive content than he does. Anyways, let's get started. How far am I behind?
Everyone who is here, I have to open the YouTube chat.
Oh,
I got the
wait,
wrong
hang
chat
on.
Open. I got the old outdated chat.
Give me a minute.
What's going on, everyone? I see everyone on Kick. How you doing?
I have to fix this. There we go.
Good evening. Good evening.
Fixed it. Good evening, good evening. Going live. Yeah, we're going live. I don't care what he has to say.
Yes, the whole stream is me messing with this for sure because I'm so upset.
Something probably didn't work out for him. I don't know who Phil's barber is. It's really sad.
Well, whatever. I try to do something new, and of course now it's all messed up, and I can't get it to work the way I want. And that's typical, isn't it? You try something new and different and exciting, and you know it just pisses you off.
Dude, Phil, I'm looking at my OBS right now, and I'm getting irritated about it. But you know what? I don't care.
Here we go. I gotta go back down here.
Phil, why don't you have that set normally?
Okay. Turn that off for here. Okay.
All right, what do you got, Phil? That's it? You're just gonna sit there and just drink from the mug? Okay.
All right, I'm just gonna go pee really quick, and I'm gonna come back, explain the
God
premise, and we're gonna get started.
damn it,
Okay.
Phil!
Okay.
Really? I go straight to live and he does this shit, and he's like, "Oh, I have to go pee." You know what that means? Wait, did he just make it so now it's a fucking news crawl? Did he start? When was this? Did he do this during Dark Souls? Or did he do this recently? PBS is trying to kill itself over Phil. What is this faggoty news crawl? Oh, god damn it, Phil. I hate you. I hate you so much, Phil. Let's see, going live. Oh, he's still not back. Let's just vibe. Another bad decision. Just bad. He did it during Dark Souls. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, he's back. Right when I was vibing, too. What did he do? This.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
So, real fast, I just want to say shout out to Sweaty Hacks.
Did Lachero make a new video?
A $2 super chat to start the night off, and he says, have you tried Metaphor Refantasio, an amazing game? Yes, I did. I played it for 12 hours. and almost beat the beta.
Yeah, the demo. And yet he didn't play the game because no one gave him money.
Or I should say the demo, because actually it was considered a full, like, insanely
Oh, that skip
large
juice.
chunk of the game demo.
Oh, come on.
And you can watch that right here on this channel, and I'll be talking about that playthrough in my year-end series here.
Why are you talking about it? Why? Isn't it really distracting? Very. It is.
Okay.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it more than OBS. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm trying my best.
Are we ready to start? So, guys, if you contribute in any way during the show, whether it be, you know, YouTube side stuff, super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, whether it
who
be
wants to watch a
big stuff
demo?
like subs and gifted subs, or whether it be tips, I will shout it out live.
You know what?
This is interactive, meaning even though I'm doing a countdown,
Oh,
I'm
it's
going to involve
interactive.
you guys.
Skipping.
Good interactive fun show.
God
All right, I hope you guys
damn it.
will hang out with me here tonight. Ready? All right, here we
Another
go.
share didn't make a new video. I just want to watch something funny before
Good
the
evening,
torture.
everyone. DSP here. And the year that we call 2024 has come to a close. We're actually a few days
already
here
ended,
into
Phil.
the new year of
It ended 6
2025,
days
and
ago.
it's at this time of year
Or
that
5
I
days
like
ago.
to reminisce. I like to think back about the year that was and everything that we did in it. Now,
Do you even remember what
particularly
happened in 2024?
Was a unique year. Why was it unique?
He says that every
Because
single
in the
time.
16 years that I have been a YouTuber, making content for the
Whoopie
internet,
doo.
I'm going to be honest with all of you. I thought it was one of the most disappointing gaming years of all time.
How?
And it's various reasons why. Number
How?
one, in some cases, there was just a massive oversaturation of the market of a similar kind of game,
Like what?
making it impossible to really enjoy all of them. Number
How?
two, a lot of AAA big game releases that I felt like we all were excited for and we're going to just smash it either got delayed or came out and completely underwhelmed.
Like what?
Number three, out of all of the games that came out in a year, it actually was, in this case, a lot of the indie-style games, the games that didn't have giant budgets or
The
AAA
indie
studios
games.
behind them, that actually most impressed.
Like
And
what?
so I feel like 2024
No, this motherfucker doesn't have the right to talk about how indie games did really good this year when throughout the entirety of 2024, before the end of it, was all about the AAA games. No. He has no right to say that indie games did really good this year.
was a shocking gaming year.
He has no right to say this shit.
Where you just could not
Yeah, indie style. I love how he called it indie style. What?
actually predict what was going to be good, what you were going to be playing, what you
Well,
were
my gaming backlog is packed, mostly with indies.
going to remember at the end. You know, during the course of the year, many people had said to me things such as, "Hey, Phil, what was your favorite game? What do you think will be your game of the year contenders?"
And you didn't give an answer.
And by the end of the year, I was like, I don't even know.
Because you wage quit the majority of the games.
I legit don't even know. What I could say is some of the best stuff of this year. It was hard to have anything be remembered for more than just a month. And a lot of the stuff that was the best stuff was kind of samey, you know?
Like what?
It's sad when you think a major DLC for a game that was a game of the year contender or a lot of people's game of the year pick 2 years ago ends up being the best thing they've played this year. That's really weird. So this year I'm doing stuff a little
Oh,
different.
Jesus.
Okay? Why? Because this year, I really don't think I want to talk about the most disappointing games. I don't think I want to talk about the best games.
You can't talk about any of those because you wage quit the majority of them.
I want to talk about
Yeah, Tekken, Unicorn Overload, Helldivers 2, Dragon's Dogma 2, Metaphor, Balatro, Marvel Rivals. Those are good games.
playthroughs. Because when you look at the stuff that went really well or not well for me this year in gaming, a lot of it had to do not with the games themselves, but the playthroughs in general.
That's not a good thing, Phil. You can't really say that you can enjoy a game by its playthrough. You can't. No, this is just retarded.
What playthroughs crushed it and were fun and lasted a long time? And
This is a retarded thing for Phil to do because he's trying to cope over the fact he didn't even finish a good majority of games this year, so he has to go by his own playthroughs. That's cope.
everyone enjoyed and we had engagement.
Yeah, he skipped Balatro, but he skipped Metaphor, but he played Veilguard, and he dropped that game too.
Support, and everyone just in their heads are going to remember those playthroughs for a long time.
Not really.
Compare that to the playthroughs that were the most disappointing. Now, I want you to
Yeah,
understand
it's games I didn't get enough donations for.
something. We're about to do the top 20
Twop.
most disappointing
Twat.
gaming playthroughs of 2024. That doesn't mean these games are bad.
No. He means that they're bad because he didn't make money from it.
Good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the game is bad. And I will try to explain in each situation, okay, what I actually mean by that. So if I say, oh, this game is one of the most disappointing playthroughs, I'll tell you that the game is good, but why the playthrough was disappointing, you see? There may be situations where the games are great and the playthroughs were still disappointing. Vice versa, there might be
Can you name example?
situations where the game
Please
was
name examples.
just terrible, but maybe the playthrough was good. That could also happen, okay?
But that's not good though, Phil.
So,
You can't say that the playthrough is bad or the game is bad, but the playthrough is good. No.
I'm excited
No.
to count these down with you. And in fact, we have 20. Yes, 20 of each. 20 of the most disappointing playthroughs and 20 of the best playthroughs of the year.
I want this. I want my OBS to die now for how
And
much
so-
stupidity I just heard.
Without further ado, I believe it is time to begin, shall we? All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, let's begin. Thank you, Corner
Number
Demon.
20.
Wow.
Most disappointing playthrough of the
Wow.
year for me was Path of Exile 2.
Why is this a bad game?
And of course, you're going to see me in stereo.
By the way, this is a bad game because he didn't make money off of it. He only played it one stream.
These cases. But just listen to my voice synced with me here in the bottom right corner.
Is this a 240p stream? No, it's OBS being gay like always.
You'll know which is the real Phil. So, Path of Exile 2. You might say, Phil, I don't get it. Why would this be one of the most disappointing playthroughs of the
Yeah,
year?
why? Like, why? And I also, fuck you, OBS. I love how if I pause the video, OBS is like, okay, we're good now. And then I was like, okay, resume. Nope.
What? For you. Okay? Well, there's two major reasons why. All right? Reason number one. I like Diablo-esque games.
No, you don't. You hate Diablo. You don't like anything about Diablo. And yet you're going to say that, I love Diablo, guys. And no, you don't. You don't like Diablo.
I like games where
I'm getting it fixed as best as I can. I do apologize.
you do this top-down perspective. You're doing all kinds of RPG elements, combat, skill trees, exploration, and the loot. The loot is so addicting in games like this. You know,
But yet you complained.
you just want to keep playing and killing the monsters or enemies so that you can get more cool loot. And that's part of the gameplay loop that hooks you, right? Back in the day, I played Diablo 1 and 2 on PC.
You did
That's
not.
right. In the 90s, I actually was a PC gamer. And
You weren't.
I loved Diablo 1 and 2. I thought that they were addictive, fun, really great gameplay experiences. But these games have never really translated well ever since I've been a YouTuber. I tried it with Diablo 3. I tried it last year with Diablo 4. And essentially, when this game was coming out at the end
Did I
of
get hit by a storm? I should have gotten hit by a storm earlier, but it didn't rain here. It's just getting really bad cold.
2024, I was going to skip
I think it's trying to get its fix. Not sure.
it. I had absolutely no intentions whatsoever
No, you didn't, because people kept asking you for it.
to play this game. Okay? You guys convinced me to. People were like, no, if you miss out.
Also, another thing that Phil doesn't understand is that this game is fucking in early access.
On Path of Exile 2, you're going to be missing out on one of the best games of the year. It's one of the most anticipated PC games in many, many years. You absolutely must play it.
Well,
So I
like-
listened to your feedback, and I said, all right, I'm going to bite the bullet. Let's get it. And I bought it. It's early access, by the way, although
No shit.
the game apparently is pretty much done. People are saying you could play it through and actually enjoy the entirety of the game.
Not necessarily the case with that, though, Phil. Even though the game is in early access, you can beat through it, but they're going to add in more content as it goes on throughout the early access stage.
I made this lightning monk style class, as you can see here, and I was really enjoying the graphics. The game performed very well on my PC. The gameplay elements were getting more interesting the further in that I got. At first it was just kind of basic punch and then charge up some abilities and use them. But then, as you can see, I started using chain lightning, and I started using this ice ability that would slow down enemies. And it was actually getting better and better and better. But
It's only 3 acts and plus game plus. All right.
the problem with these games, which I believe they're called AARPGs, something like that.
They're mostly called CRPGs
The problem with these RPGs is as follows.
or ARPGs, action RPGs.
Fun to play, addictive to play, to watch. And I
Okay, there's people out there who can actually take Diablo or Path of Exile and make it fun to watch. You just can't do that.
think that's it.
Hold on. Hold on. Hang on. 1 second.